should you murder me, you murder your queen.
Claiming her destiny.
Your cousin Mary has returned to take up her throne.
Made her powerful.
She is only your queen if I should not produce an heir.
Claiming her crown.
We bring an heir to Scotland and to England.
Made her a threat.
Watching the film, it was quite nice to see two female protagonists take the lead, which were quite powerful in the film. Do you think we need to see more powerful female protagonists from that time period?
I think the whole thing, I think you're alluding to the Me Too stuff and all of the switch that we're having, the rebalancing. I think the whole thing is that we should always, when we're creating art, film, theatre, whatever, music, we should remind ourselves that, you know, there's a balancing act to take care of. And if we get swung too far in one direction, we should always rebalance it. So actually, this is unusual, maybe, because it hasn't happened for a while, or it isn't the norm. It should be, because half the planet is female. So it shouldn't actually be a thing. And all that's happening, especially with, you know, all that stuff, is that we're just simply rebalancing and actually looking at things from a different point of view and going, hang on, maybe that isn't as right as we perhaps thought it was.
Your beauty, your bravery. Now I see there is no cause for envy. Your gifts will be your downfall.
Saoirse and Margot are absolutely incredible in this film. What was it like to work with them?
Oh, amazing to see it up close. I mean, I only got to meet Margot sort of backstage and stuff. I mean, but obviously very aware of her incredible body of work. But and I knew Saoirse a little bit before. We sort of had friends in common, and she's such a lovely woman. But to see her transformation on set, because I spend a lot of time on her shoulders, and I'm always looking over at these intimidating big sets full of crowds of people hanging on her every word, and just to see the confidence she goes about these things, because I was getting panic attacks just watching, going thinking, what if I had to do this? What would you do? Yeah. And I mean, but it's no surprise. I mean, she's been about for so long now, even though she's still so young. And I mean, I think she's been nominated 3 times now. I mean, her reputation speaks for itself, and she did not disappoint.
Yeah, she's got a fantastic stage presence for someone so young.
Yeah, she has. And you know, she's in these scenes with large groups of people. Both the queens are, both Margot and Saoirse are, and they are there when the camera is not on them, because the camera has to cover every single reaction of every single person in that room. So it's quite a long day,
to them.
And they are there, and they're doing the same thing over and over again, just so you can react to them. Even people who didn't have a line, they were still there the whole time. I think once I was surprised to see that the only reason Saoirse wasn't in a turnaround, turnaround, was because she had to go and change. She was always there.
What you always find with people who are that great is they have a deep love of what they do. You know, they love being on set, they love being kept safe. I mean, they're so committed even from rehearsals, you know, and so invested in their characters and stuff. And I think, so it's nice when you're on set with somebody, those big names, and you can see to them they're not annoyed at having to stay around. They actually enjoy being on set with other actors and stuff, and that kind of thing, that sort of feeling will spread throughout the whole cast and crew that we're all in this together.
And even though the film was set like centuries ago, it kind of feels relevant today. So what do you hope viewers kind of take away from the film?
Well, that it's a great story, that there's stuff in there that they didn't know, and also, more importantly, that we sort of take away from it what it must have been like at the time, not just for the two leads, but for everybody, and wonder maybe how much we've changed or not changed. The best thing a film can do is, once you've seen it, you're different in your daily life than you were before. The knowledge that this happened so long ago, that we were having these problems of nationality, of power, the power struggle is always in a court. Then when you come away from that film and you look around at what's going on and you think, you know, hopefully it changes your perspective slightly.
Great, thank you so much, guys.
Cheers,
thank
man. Pleasure, man.